Hey guys and girls, this is GamerKiller2347, and I want to talk about something that I think YouTube can do to improve their community guideline system. So in 2019, almost 3 years ago, YouTube, well, over 3 years ago actually, but anyway, they changed up the way that community guideline strikes work. So the first time, before it was the first time you get a strike, and then of course, 3 strikes, and then your channel gets terminated. Um, and and before, after a certain amount of time, those strikes go off of your channel. Now, but in 2019, they introduced a warning. The first time you get a community guideline strike, you get a warning. But that warning does not ever go off of your channel. And I want to talk about just some ways that I think. Okay, I think this was a bad idea because. Okay, so I got a community guideline strike, like hold on. So, I got a community guideline strike on August 17th of 2019. So, this was back whenever I had, this was one of my food and drink reviews I did. Y'all may remember, some of my earlier subscribers may remember me doing the food and drink reviews, but, basically, so this is uploaded, I think, 2016 or 2017. I don't. Let's see. I don't know, but anyway,
I guess the champagne brunch is gonna have to wait till next year.
Yeah. How's he doing?
He's good, thanks to you.
2017. So yeah, now y'all may remember in 2019 I had decided that I wanted to,
His middle name.
to leave YouTube and I decided that I wanted to private most of my videos. No, all my videos. And then when I decided I want to come back to YouTube, I made them public again. And when I put this one up, they gave me a community guidelines warning because it violated the child safety policy. Now, they did not give. Okay, something that they did not give me was a timestamp. They did not tell me at what point in this video was their child safety policy violated. And I obviously don't even have a clue what they're talking about. So I appealed it, and they rejected it. And you can only appeal once. And I want to talk about some ways that this system can be improved. Every time I go into YouTube Studio, I see this channel violation warning. This is almost like 2.5 years ago, about 3 years ago. So this is so if you violate the community guidelines policy one time, they give you this permanent scar on your channel. before they introduced the warning, it was not like this. So, here are my suggestions to YouTube on how this policy can be improved. Okay, so mainly get rid of this permanent warning. This is like cancel culture, you know? You're telling people that if they make one mistake, that they're going to have this on their channel forever. And
Excuse me, Sergeant Vale, NYPD.
even if I did, you know exactly what they were talking about, even if you did know you did indeed know that you violated the community guidelines policy, you know, you should not have this on your channel permanently. People make mistakes. And they should not have a permanent warning on their channel for making one mistake. That's just wrong. Second, if you're going to issue someone a community guideline strike and it violates one of their policies, always make sure to give the timestamps. I'm still in the position that I did not violate any of their community guidelines. Still, if you give someone a warning for violating the community guidelines, give them a fucking timestamp, you know? At least tell them what the fuck you're talking about. I still don't know why they gave me this warning. And if they never give me his timestamp, I will never know. And there has to be an easier way for me to contact YouTube. So I've looked up how to contact YouTube about this. Apparently you cannot contact YouTube unless you have 1,000 subs. So basically, they're saying that if you're if you don't have 1,000 subs, I guess you could say, smaller channels that just don't quite have the following yet, then you cannot contact YouTube. And that's fucking ridiculous. And I mean...
What's Frank doing here?
He was just stopping by. Did he threaten you? No. It's not like that.
Whatever you tell us is going to remain confidential. I swear we'll get back to you.
Frank is not the problem.
So, I still really want to find a way to get this warning the fuck off of my channel.
I received a text an hour ago from an unknown number. He sent a video and said I need to pay them $100,000 to get Sarah back.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to
I
say.
didn't know what to do. So I asked Frank for the money.
I hope that YouTube will listen. Someone from YouTube will see this video and listen to what I have to say and improve the system. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all the links in the description. And peace out, fans.